Hi, and welcome back to Masterful Divine Feminine 333. I hope that you are doing well, and I am so happy that you are here and that you are joining me on this journey of mastering our divine feminine energy. This reading is going to focus on advice from spirit of things to help you awaken your feminine energy, heal your wounded feminine. We're not going to be here for too long, or at least I will try not to be, because there's a sound bath that I would love to go to today, or at least I'm pushing myself to go to today. So, with that being said, for those of you that are on your healing journey, wanting to heal your feminine energy, there are definitely a lot of growing pains and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, just as with anything that you are wanting to release and overcome. So, let's see what your advice is. If you're a divine masculine that's been on your twin flame journey, which is a soul connection. You may not be calling it a twin flame journey, but a soul connection that has stirred up a lot of your wounds and your past trauma. And as you've been reflecting, you've noticed that you run away a lot from healing, and you attach yourself to karmic energies, and you repeat cycles that are not in your best interest. So, yeah, you get trapped in circumstances that cause a lot of discord and disharmony in your life. This reading is for you. So let's see what this card is. It's abundance. It says state of plenty. So for those of you that feel like feeling a sense of lack or lack of self-worth, this is a reminder right away to know that you have everything that you need, and practicing gratitude for what you do have, and what's to come to you. Peace, tranquility, and acceptance. And again, this reading is to help you awaken and then master your divine feminine energy. And last but not least, we have kindness. Beautiful. We have peace. Can you guys see that? Get a picture of it. It's not easy, but I don't know if what happened. Either I recorded and then I want to take a picture of this card. Like that. And then I think I ended the video. So basically, this reading is a reading to help you master your divine feminine energy. What does Spirit want you to know to help you and guide you as you awaken your divine feminine energy? Some of you can be on a twin flame, be in a twin flame connection, on a twin flame journey, or a strong energetic connection with another person that has brought a lot of your wounds and past trauma to the surface, and they come up for healing, and instead you've been finding yourself running away and getting attached to other connections that are causing you discord and disharmony, right? So that's what I said basically up until the reading cut off. And then again, distractions, 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 lots of distractions coming through. Let's see what Spirit has for you. So the first card we're going to read from is kindness. And it says love in action. I wanted to sing, what is it? A dare, a female dare. Don't know why. Don't know why. And I'm sorry. 17. A beautiful quality that is love in action, being considerate and generous. So when in doubt, choose kindness, for your kindness heals hearts and nurtures people's souls. It's important to be kind to yourself in this period of your life. To heal your inner child, you must show yourself compassion and empathy. Choose to realize that we are all flawed and that it is absolutely okay to make mistakes. Offer yourself to the gentle hand that you so often and selfishly give to others. right? Need I say less? And your affirmation is, I am worthy of my own kindness. Beautiful affirmation for those of you that are awakening your feminine energy, wanting to master your divine feminine energy. I am worthy of my own kindness. And you can do that in meditation. Just as she's seated, right? Being still. Some of you, you know what, now being called to pull from the spirit animal deck. Grounding yourself in whatever space and place that looks like for you, and your affirmation is, I am worthy of kindness. So now we'll move on to the second card, which is abundance. Number 15, your birthday can be on the 15th of the month. The card you drew today, I'm sorry, abundance, a generous amount of anything meaningful and worthwhile, a state of plenty. The card you drew today invites you into an abundance of health and wealth. Nothing is lacking, and everything is just a simple process of giving and receiving. Affirm yourself in this moment. I trust that abundance surrounds me. I am worthy of everything that is beautiful, meaningful, and harmonious. My health is great and my wealth is ever growing. I choose to be generous, appreciative, grateful, and loving. I know that embodying these qualities will bring more abundance into my own life too. So being abundant for what you have, when you have, and how you have it in this moment, and in every moment. And in every moment you need to, helps awaken that feminine energy and heal the feminine energy. We talked about earlier briefly meeting your counterpart, or meeting a person, or having experiences in life, whatever it may be, that has brought up all these past wounds, ancestral trauma that you're healing. But to successfully move through the healing, there has to be a balance of your divine masculine energy and your divine feminine energy. And so your divine feminine energy allows you to be the nurturer, to be the person to love those wounds in those ways that they were neglected. And then you, instead of going and seeking for love outside of you and external validation, you bring it back into yourself, right? You focus on what you have, what you can create, what you've nurtured, and abundance, right? And you say to yourself, I choose to be generous, appreciative, grateful, and loving. I know that embodying these qualities will bring more abundance into my life too. And then the last card that we pulled, that I pulled earlier before I cut off the video, is peace, tranquility, and acceptance. So how does this card help you awaken and master your divine feminine energy? Well, let's see. Number 8. Freedom from war, violence, or disturbance, a state of tranquility. Your way to inner peace is through radical acceptance. Realize that all you have is all you really need to fully enjoy this life. You are complete just as you are the way you are right now. A fulfilled heart, quiet mind, and freedom from attachment are the simplest ways to a joyous and peaceful life. Turn off unnecessary noises and little daily annoyances. Consciously practice staying calm and balanced. You are worthy of a harmonious life, so always keep your peace protected. Your affirmation is, in spite of temporary obstacles, I choose peace. Amen. So what I'll do is I'll put the affirmations in the comment section of this reading, because this is not a one and done situation. This is not a, you come into this reading for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and everything is done and healed. No, right? First of all, the healing journey is ongoing and everlasting. These are tools. These are tools to help you, to guide you, to support you, to remind you that you are not alone, to comfort you, to be your safe space. And so, in that state of meditation or in that state of needing the reminder, I'll put the affirmations. And if you choose to say these affirmations, or any affirmation that aligns with kindness to yourself, any affirmation that aligns with you remembering all the abundance that you have within you and around you, right? And any affirmations that help you stay centered and stay at peace. So it's amazing. We're going to pull from the elemental empath. Let's see. I got to do a time check. I would like to go get some healing work done on myself at a sound bath. Don't want to leave the house, but the sound bath and the meditation classes are life changing. So, maybe something you've considered: meditation classes, sound bath, Reiki, right? Some spiritual healing, spiritual practices. Maybe that's something you've considered. And yeah, maybe that was just spirit way of nudging you to proceed with that. Crown chakra activation I'm getting for some of you. So you may want to search on Spotify or YouTube, wherever, crown chakra meditations, and see which one resonates with you and play it. I like to play those healing frequencies like while I sleep, but choose again the time and space that works best for you. Just do it. Part of truly awakening and mastering that feminine energies is doing it. We do a lot of work in the spiritual sense, right? We can see, we can feel, we can believe, but then there's a limitation sometimes when it comes to putting into action, and then the feminine now stepping into the divine masculine energy. So it's so interesting how it's intertwined, like that yin and yang. It's beautiful, isn't it? But with the feminine energy, it's about using your tools, using your powers to move you through the action, to guide you through the action. So that you need to take. So let's see. Ooh, inner child. Wow. Yeah, big deal, big confirmation, because we're talking about healing those wounds. I did it again. I go to take the picture and then I stop recording. So let's try this again. I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to redo the video. We're going to continue. You're obviously getting a part two. Inner child, healing the past wounds, right? But not running away from them, not avoiding them, not attaching ourselves to things that are not good for us. So play, laugh, be silly, heal, and child wounds. So what are ways that you can tap back into your childlike energy? What are some things that you enjoy doing? I'm hearing some of you may actually need to get a pet. If you're considering getting a pet, Spirit is nudging you to get a pet, going outdoors. If you don't have a pet, you can feed the animals outdoors. But it's been coming to you because you've already been awakening into your divine feminine energy. So this is just telling you, do the thing that's been nudging you, whatever it has been for you. It's not a pet for all of you. So for some of you, it's actually reconnecting with actual childhood friends. Inner child. Let's see. Why do I feel like this is about to be a series now? Like there's no way this could just be a quick 10-minute reading. But I do want to push myself to go to the sound bath healing. So 33, master number 33. Look at that. It's on page 33. 33 was a very significant angel number in my divine feminine awakening thus far, which is why it's part of the name, in case you were wondering. And your message is, I got you, I got you, I got you. Patience, can work on patience, just saying. Embodying your playful inner child. Children have an incredible ability to be adaptable and simply play and dance anywhere they go. This card asks you to get in touch with your inner playful child. Dance, move, be silly, laugh, play. Have you been taking life too seriously? Have you been taking life too seriously? Is there a part of you that wants to break free and just be free? This is your permission to take a break from society and let your inner weird kid come out and play. If you struggle to do this, start with small things like scribbling some drawings, going where no one can see you, and dancing to your favorite song, or playing with some flowers and dirt outside. If you don't have a childhood where you could free play, maybe ask yourself what kind of play she would have enjoyed if she'd had the opportunity. This card is also a call to connect compassionately with your inner child. No matter what kind of childhood you had, it is always good to check in with her and let her know that she is loved. Give her a hug, but don't let the wounded child drive. You are the adult and you are in control. Enjoy life to its fullest. Be like a child, fully present and alive. Embody this to whatever extent you can and be aware of any disassociation. As always, the blocks warn against taking the car too far in one direction or the other. There are times to be serious and always being in child mode can prevent you from living your life as an adult. Embody the silly, carefree nature of your inner child and bring in the adult version of you to handle more serious parts of life. You might also be stuck in adult mode and have lost touch with your inner child. Life isn't meant to be serious all the time. Try to shake it up and invite a little bit of play where you can. Lastly, you might have a wounded inner child who needs some love and support. She might be throwing a tantrum, crying, or even hiding for many of us. Our core wounds come from childhood. So creating a connection with her is key to healing. Wow. Perfect card, right? For the start of our master, our divine, because I just came up with this as I'm saying it. Awaken and master our divine feminine healing. It would make sense that this would be a reading that I do, considering the channel title is Masterful Divine Feminine, but I never thought of it. I never thought about doing a series and like guide, step book, continuously to help us. So here we are, and the readings are gonna pick up where we left off, right? So let's continue. Meditate and connect with your energy. Call in your inner child and visualize her. If you have trauma around your childhood, this might be tricky or triggering. Make sure you have the proper support before diving in. When you visualize her, send her as much love and acceptance as you can muster. If she wants, give her a hug or hold her close. Also respect any boundaries she might have. So she may not be completely ready to engage yet, right? Just keep that in mind. That came through for some of you. If she wants, give her a hug or hold her close. Also respect any boundaries she might have. Let her know that you love and accept her as she is. See if you can feel a childish, playful energy coming from her and let it expand through your whole body. If you don't, just sit with her and hold her. Invite in that playful energy and let it emerge if it is ready. If you cannot connect with your inner child for whatever reason, imagine sending her a message of support and love, and let her know she is welcome anytime. This creates a foundation of connection to your inner child that are oh my god, this creates a foundation of connection to your inner child. There are many ways to work with her and help her heal. Be sure you have professional support when doing so, as there may be layers to working with the subconscious. And that's a lot, and it's very true, because it can, you can start to go so deep and so far back, and ooh, you think you're triggered now, right? Because you've been feeling the triggers and the wounds now, but you've also been in a state of avoidance and attachments up until, up until a certain point, which is why you're here. But if you're going to be doing this work for the first time, and you're going to be going in and healing that inner child, visualizing her as the exercise in the book pointed out, so feel free to watch that back, because that's a very powerful exercise. It is about having that spiritual support. So there are definitely other channels that are, that's been on YouTube for a long time, that I seek to for that support. So I can maybe try to remember to add those to the comment section. I offer spiritual readings and guidance. Actually, the sound bath that I'm going to right now is hosted by one of my friends, and we do a lot of deep work and healing, and it's light and it's refreshing, even though it's deep. Yoga classes, meditation. So knowing what works for you. There's so many things out there. There's so many resources out there. And if you want more specific things, definitely like book something with me. I have like a quick 15-minute intro. But before you go into the session, if you don't have like a physical support, and besides yourself, it's about creating a space of comfort when you come out of this meditation of the healing child. So you can set up an altar. You can set up an altar in your home. And so when you come out of this meditation, that's a place for you to go and sit. I'm hearing hydrate for a lot of you, and just come back to center with yourself. You can have a call a friend, right? A friend that you trust, and you got to tell your friend too what you need and what you don't need. If you do reach out to them, you have to set those boundaries for yourself. But call in a friend who wants to be a millionaire. So now maybe you have a game show or a game that you like, or a movie that after you do this you're going to want to watch because it helps, or a favorite artist. So think about your safe space. Have that safe space. Be ready for you to help you. And we're going to do this. We're going to go through this. I hope that if you're a divine masculine, you're watching. And I'm so proud of you, and you should be so proud of yourself. And I'm feeling a lot of resistance and shame and fear and guilt and a lot of things coming from you, but you're here. And if you're here, it's because you want to be here and you want to take the steps, and you can go at your pace, and you should only go at your pace. So this is definitely like saying, okay, like let's do a meditation today, after hearing this reading of visualizing my inner child, healing her, playing with her. Play this back if you need the exercise again, and do the exercise. Okay, so peace and love. Thank you so much for watching. We'll definitely come back. We'll pick up with where we left off with inner child. And I am going to go right now to heal my inner child in the sound bath healing. So also, this is probably the third video I'm doing for this, but the stop and goes is going to be a lot of stop and goes, right? It's gonna be a stop and goes, but we're gonna have the tools to allow us to gracefully go again. And it's fun, and it's rewarding, it's challenging, but it's rewarding, and it's peaceful. It's so peaceful, it's wholesome. It's it's a lot. It's a lot, but we got this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.